Welcome to our second annual Sports Nutrition Summit here in the wonderful, if not slightly rainy city of Amsterdam.
We are living now in a 21st century food environment which is very conducive to excessive chronic inflammatory stress.
The protein requirements for older individuals are somewhere between 50 and 60% higher than the current RDA.
So the diet and weight loss industry is huge, but it's even bigger if you go outside of that tight niche and actually start applying these products to who can actually benefit from them.
The big guys, FMCG, are swarming. And that is why we care, because it's a significant area of growth.
Key item to it all is personalized nutrition, as we refer to, NS1, looking at the individual.
And our industry particularly needs innovation. At the same time, the new ingredients need to be safe, needed to be compliant.
Food supplements are under the food definition, they are not excluded.
It's been really fantastic, where there's been brand owners, other ingredient suppliers, scientists and researchers, so really interesting conversations over the last 3 days.
So it's great, the topics are interesting and generally the networking is fantastic.
There's been some leading speakers from within the sports nutrition world speaking and on the sort of latest research and the latest areas of interest.
I started off working in combat sports, especially professional boxing. I then spent 5 years working at Liverpool Football Club as the head of sport nutrition. And then I left Liverpool to go and work for Team Sky.
I think the round tables actually we just had for lunch was really interesting. So I sat with everyone who was looking at probiotics. So it's quite helpful for me to speak to a number of different people from within the community.
We organised a run for the second day. It was a fair run, so about 5 kilometres, and it was a good opportunity as well to showcase one of our products in the sports recovery scene.
For me, I'd say the panel discussions, because this is when you get answers that come spontaneously, you get real opinions. We got experts here, so expert opinions always what matters.
The stadium tour was fantastic, a really great networking opportunity, but really on point with sports topic as well. Absolutely, we'll be here next year.
It's been a fantastic 3 days here at the Sports Nutrition Summit Europe here in Amsterdam. We've had lots of engaging talks and debates tackling some of the key issues in performance and active nutrition, looking at things like vegan and plant-based diets through to CBD, looking at lots of things like the older athlete as well, and personalised nutrition of course. But some of the key takeaways for me have been things like looking at the food first approach versus supplementation. There's a big debate happening there, and it's trying to really figure out how the industry can take advantage of that. Looking at things like consumer education and messaging as well. Also e-commerce and fake claims. We've heard a lot about that with Europol and the European Commission here, talking about the challenges that they face, but also some of the new procedures that they've got. Also Essen are talking about their non-compliance campaign and the way that the industry is starting to tackle some of the fake claims that are happening. And finally, I think the biggest challenge and also the biggest opportunity is in taking a more natural approach and taking the naturally functional approach to sports nutrition. A big challenge within the sports nutrition sector where things are perhaps a bit more difficult in terms of formulation, but certainly there's a growing demand for things like organic, fair trade and local and ethical products. So trying to see where the industry is going to go with that in the next few years will be really interesting.